We did it, boys. We avoided another list. Let's do it again.
What's up, everybody? This is Brian.
And I'm Logan, and this is Tops. And this is Bottoms. And this is Triples. And we're Crush Cards. Hi, team. Happy Mondays, my dazzling dinosaurs. We have avoided the ban list. Oh my god.
Yeah, so as Logan said, obviously for any of you guys who may have missed it, the brand new ban list just came out last week, a couple days ago. We'll put the tag right up here for you guys. If you missed our live reaction, it was an absolute blast. But Dinosaurs is one of those decks that just completely, once again, dodged the ban list. And I would argue this is probably like one of the top 2 decks in the current format right now.
The fact that Miscellaneousaurus or Fossil Dig or Oviraptor or anything really didn't get touched at all, and they were like, yeah, you know what, Dinosaurs topped Remote Duel Invitational, let's just let them roam free.
And with all the hits to all the other combo decks, this was like the deck that kept them in check. So to have those decks be hit and then have this one running rampant, it's just like, this deck is going to be very, very crazy. So today we have a brand new dinosaur deck profile for the post-September 2020 ban list. But before we get into that, if you guys are not already a subscriber, feel free to go down, hit the subscribe button, throw this video a like,
and comment what you think is going to be the best deck of this format now that the ban list has come and gone. We also have an Instagram. It's at CrushCardsYGO. We're on there all the time, posting posts, answering messages, posting stories. It's our favorite place to be. Feel free to come hang out and send us a message. We also have a super wholesome Discord community that I am on all the time. It's absolutely bopping. It's a darn good time. And we have so many new faces in there. It's really lovely. So feel free to come hang out in the Discord if you want to have a fun time. And then last but not least, if you want to further support the channel, we have a Patreon. Bloopers go up at the end of every month. All of the side decks are on there as well. And you just get more exclusive stuff. You get merch, you get dueling sessions, you get a whole bunch of neat stuff. So if you want to further support the channel with exclusive content, feel free to check it out. But if not, don't worry. I'm just happy you're here. You're gonna get all this good stuff anyway.
That being said, let's go right into this awesome dinosaur profile.
Rah!
So starting off for our big dinosaurs, we are playing double copies of Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing 2 dinosaur type monsters from your graveyard. Everyone knows that. And then it has the really, really busted effect where during the main phase, either player's main phase, you can destroy a monster on your field or in your hand. And if you do, you get to Book of Moon your entire opponent's field. It's just disgusting. This card is super great. Literally, it's just like the best disruption. It's searchable. Like this card is really, really, really good.
And when he battles defense-resistant monsters, he inflicts 1,000 damage to them. They do not flip up. It just sends them to the graveyard, so do not let your opponent flip stuff up. I know that has been a ruling that people have questioned. And he can attack everything on the field. So if there are 4 face-down defense monsters, boom, 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 4K right there. Amazing.
And what else could you want out of a 3,500 boss monster? Like, this thing's insane. Next, we're playing the 1 copy of Pankratops. This card is limited, but that's okay. This deck can go first or second. It literally does not matter whatsoever. Pankratops is relatively searchable in this deck. It's a 2,600 body. It can pop cards. It's just a really, really good utility card in every deck. But in this deck specifically, it's just even better because it fits into the archetype. And then, obviously, moving into our smaller best cards in the deck, we have
3 best boy of our soul-eating Oviraptor, otherwise known as Ovi. If he's normally special summoned, you can take a dinosaur type monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard.
This is the card that searches basically anything that you need. It's unfreaking real. And if that wasn't busted enough, this card is searchable. So you have like searches on searches. This card's just super good.
Yeah, this deck is literally full power. Like, there is absolutely nothing stopping this deck right now. He's a Foolish Burial, a searcher, and then a second effect is you can target one other level 4 or lower dinosaur type monster on the field, destroy it, then special summon a dinosaur type monster from your graveyard in defense position.
That is really, really awesome because it doesn't specify what it can be. So you can reborn like a Conductor if it's in your graveyard. You can reborn Pankratops if it's in your graveyard. Like, as long as they were summoned properly, it's just super duper free. This is just your main combo starter. You want to see this and you can get it out of the deck via most of your other dinosaur effects. Make sure you guys stick around for the combo tutorial so we'll show you exactly how that's done.
Best boy.
And then probably the most annoying freaking card in the deck, triple copies of Miscellaneousaurus. This card is just super broken. How this card is still at 3, I have absolutely no idea.
He's also super common still to this day in 2020.
What this card says is during either player's main phase, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, and then during this main phase, dinosaur monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's card effects. That's all card effects. Monsters, spells, trap, everything. So like, it literally just lets you play for free. It's absolutely disgusting. And then Miss has another effect where when it's in the graveyard, you can banish it and any number of dinosaur monsters, including itself, and then special summon any dinosaur monster with the level equal to the amount of dinosaur monsters that you banish. So if you banish this, which is a 1, you special a 1. You banish this plus 2 more, that's That's a level 3. I mean, there are no level 3s, but y'all get the idea. It's math.
Sorry, I was looking up pictures of oviraptors, and this is just what he looks like. I think he looks better on the card, but in case you didn't know,
he's cute.
That's what an oviraptor looks like. The more you know.
Speaking of Miscellaneousaurus and commons, we are playing our next best common in
Pop
the deck.
the baby! Pop the baby!
Triple copies of Baby Ceratosaurus. So spoiler alert, we are not playing Pot of Extravagance because we do want to use our extra deck. We're playing a different variant than most decks out there, which is why we are playing a little bit of a higher baby count. We're playing the 3 Baby Ceratosaurus and then also the 2 Petite Pteranodon. You want to always open a baby, so having 5 copies out of a 40 card, basically 39 card deck, because we are playing Upstart, kind of ensures that you will see your full combo almost all the time.
We love babies. We also love it when they're not once per turns. Like, you know.
Absolutely
these
disgusting.
ones.
Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, Baby Ceratosaurus, when it is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon any level 4 or lower dinosaur monster directly from your deck, and then Petite Pteranodon is the same thing, but it's level 4 or higher.
And Petite Pteranodon's really good because he literally just gets you Pankratops, and sure, he can't attack that turn, but whatever. Guess what? He's got a tribute to Pop live, so that's cool. Pop the babies!
And then we are playing double copies of the best card that literally made this deck ultimately broken, because it says if this card is normal or special summon, you can destroy 1 dinosaur type monster in your hand or face up field except itself, then add 1 reptile, sea serpent, or wing beast monster with the same original level as the destroyed monster, or an evolution pill card from your deck to your hand. You're literally just, the card just pops a baby to search double evolution pill, and then baby was popped, so you search other stuff. Like, this card is the entire reason that this deck is absolutely broken now. That and the fact that the Banlist did nothing to it.
Literally nothing. Did we mention the deck is full power?
We like to play Animodon at 2. You don't really need it at 3. It's kind of bricky at 3. The only reason you play it at 2 is because if you do open one, you have to have one live in your deck, because it's just like, it's part of your combo to special it from the deck. So 2, because you need one live in your deck at all times.
And if you ever open 2, well, we're sorry in advance. Bye, bud. Hi, welcome to the giveaway section of the video. So for anyone who doesn't know, for like any set that comes out, we try to do a giveaway for it in some shape or another, just to give back to you guys. Thank you guys for being a part of this big, awesome family. And this one was no exception with the Dragons of Legend Complete series. So we had a lot of really amazing comments on their favorite dragons and a lot of new people in the Discord, which was absolutely amazing. So we just wanted to thank you guys in advance. And there was one dragon in particular that Brian was looking for in terms of who the giveaway winner was going to be.
Not true. It was my favorite dragon. Whoever guessed my dragon was going to get the winning spot.
Sure, Tops.
Wow.
And it didn't take long before one of you guys actually chose Brian's favorite, or Tops' favorite.
My favorite.
And the winner of the giveaway is Zacurus70, who said his favorite dragon is obviously Darkest Diablos.
Lord of the Lair.
Yep, thanks, Tops.
You forgot.
So be sure to message us on Discord or Instagram, Zacurus, whichever one works best for you. Thank you so much for your comment, and thanks to everyone who entered. Stick around because we will be doing more giveaways in the future, and we absolutely love you, and we'll be getting this straight out to the winner. Thanks, guys. You guys are the best.
Let's
Roar.
get back to the dinos.
Roar.
And then we are playing the 1 copy of Giant Rex. This is just utility. A lot of players have chosen to opt out of playing this card, but it's a dinosaur, it's a level 4, it special summons itself.
And then it gains 200 attack for each banished dinosaur monster. You can only use the effect once per turn, but it's still really good because, you know, obviously he's part of your double evolution pill combo. You banish him, and then you just get a free body off of summoning Conductor, which is just great.
Yeah, it's super free, and once again, we are changing up the extra deck a little bit from our previous build, so getting a level 4 dinosaur on field sometimes can be helpful.
And also very easy, and wow, rank 4s, isn't that crazy?
And then we are choosing to run what some people would consider 3 bricks in the deck. The first one is the Jirac-Aolo. This card is only a brick because you need to special summon it from your deck, so if you open this card, kind of stinks, you can't really go into your needle fiber plays, but that's okay. This deck does tons and tons of other things, which is why we chose to continually run this card, because even if you do open the 1 of copy of Jirac-Aolo, you can still go off and do tons of other lines of play. And then for the other 2 bricks, for any of you guys who may have seen the other profile, we are playing O-Lion. O-Lion is now officially banned, so we are substituting it with the 1 copy of Plague Spreader Zombie, and then we are still playing the 1 copy of Barrier Statue of the Storm Winds. Plague Spreader is just the card in which you summon off of your needle fiber. It can come back twice, so it literally just fulfills the O-Lion purpose because you get 2 bodies off of it itself, and then itself again. And then the Barrier Statue is part of one of your main end boards because it locks your opponent out of special summoning because they can only special summon wind monsters.
Oh gosh, Top, what rarity is that card?
Well, looks like an ulti to me, Ma.
It's an ulti! Well,
Nice.
Look at
This
that.
card's extremely expensive right now. I think I got this card for like a quarter of the price.
Glad we got this when we did.
Gotta pay attention
Yeehaw.
to the market, folks.
Not a Market Watch channel. I'm not the market man.
Love you, John.
Love you, John. Kisses and
And we're choosing to play a relatively large hand trap package, 3 of which are the Gamma and then the Driver. The other 3 are Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. And then we are choosing to play Dark Ruler No More in the main deck. This technically isn't a hand trap, but it is a card that serves the same purpose, right? Like Ash kind of tries to stop your opponent from doing things. Gamma essentially tries to stop a turn. And if you don't see Ash or Gamma and you open up Dark Ruler, it literally shuts their entire board off regardless. So 10 cards in the main deck to help you go second. This deck can go first or second, absolutely no problem. It does not matter. So dice rolls, who needs them? So I know this seems like a lot of cards trying to get you to go second, even though this deck does want to go first initially, but this deck can just set up boards absolutely no problem. And if this can just shut off your opponent's entire board, allow you to break their board and do that to set up so you can kill them on the next turn, not being able to deal damage for one whole turn is absolutely nothing if they can't play on the following turn. So Gamma stops the turn, Ash tries to stop crucial plays, and then Dark Ruler just shuts off entire boards.
And at the Call by the Grave is at 1. It's kind of free to play Ash. I mean, if they see the Saki 1 of Called by at this point, like whatever, but she's pretty safe now, so why not?
Yeah, and if you don't like Ash, feel free to play IMPERIUM, Ogre, any other hand trap at 3. And then progressing into the spells again, we are playing triple copies of Lost World. This card is just absolutely insane. It gives your opponent a token whenever dinosaur type monster is normal or special to your side of the field. That is once per turn. And then it allows you to basically just protect the token or any other normal dinosaur type monster on the field by destroying a dinosaur in deck instead of being destroyed by card effect or by battle. And then while your opponent has a token, they can't target anything except the token, so it kind of like basically saves you from IMPERIUM, which is really nice. And then it has an attack modifier where every card on the field that's not a dinosaur loses 500 attack. And then
Another card that didn't get hit on the ban list. Fossil Dig.
this card's gross.
This card literally says, search anything that's a level 6 or lower and add it to your hand. Wow, amazing. Not a hard once per turn. Look at my little guys digging for somewhere on the ban list where they got hit and not seeing it. Oh guys, it's okay, you can play for free, don't worry. It's fine, you got whole format. Don't work yourselves too much.
Then we are playing double copies of Double Evolution Pill. The reason we choose to play 2 is because Animadorn needs to resolve, and you cannot actually activate Animadorn if you don't have a copy in your deck. So once again, if you open one, you need to have another copy in your deck. So we play 2 copies for that specific reason. Double Evolution Pill allows you to banish 1 dinosaur type monster and then 1 non-dinosaur type monster from your hand or graveyard, and then special summon a level 7 or higher dinosaur monster from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning condition.
That basically just says get Conductor.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
And then we are playing the 1 copy of Upstart because we are not actually playing the Pot of Extravagance. So with all of that, we just wanted to have consistency. This card allows you to just draw an additional card. Playing 39 cards in your deck is way better than playing 40. Let's move on to the extra deck. So for the extra deck, we are playing the 1 copy of Link Karibo. This is just to get your Animadorn Archosaur off the field and then allows you to link it away to get a non-dinosaur type monster in your graveyard so that you can activate your Double Evolution Pill. That's literally the only reason we play this card. Then we play the 1 copy of Link Cross because we still are choosing to play the Synchro variant of this deck. I think it's just very, very strong. It has so much utility, and it provides this deck an even higher ceiling than it already has.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, were you hit on the ban list, buddy? No, triples, wait. I love Soup! Soup! Yeah, no, still here. Still living. But you know what? He's got a lot less targets now that Jet and O-Line are banned, so.
Yeah, this guy used to say special summon Jet Synchron or O-Line from your deck. Now, it literally just says special summon Plague Spreader. That's it. His text changed, but he's still here. Then we're playing the 1 copy of IP Masquerena.
Best girl.
Just
Wow.
free disruption on your opponent's turn. I mean, unicorning on your opponent's turn, that's pretty fun.
She disrupts my heart regularly. I love her.
And then we're playing the 1 copy of Pentastag because it is 2 effect monsters. That's it. It's super duper generic. It can help you get your Link Karibo off the field, and if you special summon Conductor underneath it or any monster underneath it, it allows you to do piercing damage on defense position monsters. And then for our last Link 2 and our first Link 3, we were playing the 1 copy of Reprodocus and then the 1 Samorg Bird of Sovereignty. We played this in our last build, and I just absolutely love these 2 card combos. Reprodocus allows you to take any monster underneath it and change either its type or its attribute, and you are basically just making a winged beast so that you can summon Samorg. Samorg at the end phase special summons your barrier statue of the Stormwinds because it is a wind monster. It's super duper free, locks your opponent out. Like, it's so, like, 2 cards makes this. It's just freaking, it's insane. This card's really, really good. And then we used to only have 1 target, but now we have a 2nd target for back row. Maybe you guys can put it in the comment section down below, but if not, feel free to go check out our Patreon where we will have all of the side decks because that spicy tech is right there in the side deck. Down the Link 3s, we are playing the Nightmare Unicorn. This card says special summon this off of IP, make it indestructible, basically. basically, in spin cards.
Pretty much. It's Unicorn. And then a card that should have been hit on the ban list but wasn't, it's Metal Marcher.
Wow, look at him go. What a cutie.
He literally just says target a tuner in your graveyard, special summon defense position, but negates
Oh my
specs.
god.
Well, that's literally it.
And then we are still choosing to play double copies of Herald of the Arclight. This is probably still one of the best floodgates and omni negates in the game right now. It is super easy to make as long as Metal Marcher is still in the game, which it is.
And then it's also a floodgate, so any card that's sent from the main deck or hand to the graveyard is banished instead, and that is only for monsters.
We play him at 2 because he is a level 4, so that's like kind of cool. You can make double of these, set up 2 negates because it's not a hard one to return, or it's just utility. So, and then we are playing different cards in the extra deck that no one has tried out. We've been testing this for like the last few days online, and it actually kind of comes up a lot. So we figured for our next 2 slots in the extra deck in which we're open, playing the 1 copy of Crystron Quandax and the 1 copy of Borreload Savage Dragon.
Who is now extremely affordable, my
Very affordable. Wow, and look at how cute those look as secret rares.
So cute.
So the thought process behind this was really if you have Misk, which every single dinosaur player does, all your dinosaurs are completely unaffected. So the first thing that your opponent can really react to and respond to is your Needle Fiber. So if they stop your Needle Fiber and you have no way to extend, because every deck is still playing 45 hand traps in the main deck, especially now that Called by the Grave isn't in any deck anymore. On your opponent's turn, you can banish the Needle Fiber and special summon Quandax, and Quandax is literally a level 4 Formula Synchron, because even though it doesn't allow you to draw a card, you can still synchro summon on your opponent's turn. So if you know what your setup is going to be, you leave an Ovi, a Misk, a Rex, any level 4 on field, banish the Needle Fiber after it gets stopped, special summon the Quandax, and then you can literally just make Savage on your opponent's turn with another level 4 in the Quandax. And then if you had the Link Karibo in the graveyard, I know it's not like infinite negates, but you still get an additional negate off of it. Plus you've got a Savage Dragon, hopefully you've still got a Conductor. Like, it's a really, really strong follow-up play, and your opponent never sees this coming. Savage, Quandax, and Dinosaurs? Bruh.
No. Run.
And then we are choosing to play 2 rank 4s. Called by the Grave, as we said, did get hit, so Abyss Dweller is probably one of the best cards out there now to still stop your opponent from using the graveyard. And then we are playing the 1 copy of Evilzor Lagia. Lagia is probably our favorite pick over Dolka because it negates anything. Spells, traps, monsters. You only get the 1 negate as opposed to Dolka having the 2 monster disruptions. Lagia can stop anything, and if you have Conductor on board, it doesn't really matter that you stop summons because whatever they summon, you can just flip anyways. Alright, so we're just going to shuffle up real quick once again, try to demonstrate what this deck can do going first. Obviously, everyone knows what this deck can do going second because you open up a bunch of hand traps. This deck is just really, really crazy at doing first or second. So let's just try to showcase what this deck can do going first with the new build. Want to cut opponent?
I guess. Dinosaurs, dinosaurs. We are dinosaurs.
Alright, we're going to see our first 5.
Wow.
Fossil Dig.
Full combo.
Oh my god. Rex.
Wow.
Plague Spreader. Double Evo. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to activate the Fossil Dig. We're going to search our Miscellaneous Source, which is just freaking great. And now we can normal summon our Oviraptor. We'll do it in the center zone. Activate the effect, and then obviously if they have anything, we're just going to chain our Miscellaneous Source. Ovi will search our Baby Cerosaurus. Move our graveyard down here so we can see it. And then obviously at Resolution, we are just going to activate the Misk, banishing it, to special summon our Animadorn Archosaur, which is actually really, really good because if you guys see, we opened a double evolution pill, which means we can still activate this because we have the second one in the deck. That's why you play 2, because of instances like this. So we're gonna activate the Animadorn, popping the baby, and then searching a double evolution pill. And now, obviously, baby will trigger. Special summoning baby will special baby over here. And then this is what I really, really like because we did open the double evolution pill. We literally have a target for the Plague Spreader. Like, you only need 2 cards to make this entire combo work. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So we're gonna go Ovi effect to pop the baby, target the baby, special the baby by popping the other baby, and then because the baby was popped,
Baby bottle pop.
we'll special summon our Jirake Olo, and now, oh my gosh, is that Needle Fiber? It's Needle Fiber. But first, Animadorn, we're gonna link into our Link Karibo, and now we can put the Link Karibo and our tuner in our graveyard to special summon our Needle Fiber. Now we're gonna attempt to activate Needle Fiber, and as we said before, this is the first point at which we are activating an effect that is not a dinosaur monster. So this is really the first place our opponent has to respond. And now we'll activate the Fiber effect. Fiber will unfortunately have to special summon the Plague Spreader from our hand instead of our deck, which is whatever, that's fine. And now we're gonna link into our Link Cross, and then we'll activate Link Cross's effect, special summoning 2 Link tokens. We can synchro here into our Martial Metal Marcher. Marcher will then activate, special summoning back the Plague Spreader. And then this is a good point to point out that Plague Spreader's effect only banishes when you activate the Plague Spreader effect. So this card is free to go back to the graveyard and then activate this yet again. So now we're gonna sync our Metal Marcher and our token into our Herald of Arclight, and then we can sync again into a second Herald of Arclight. Just kind of good to know that zone placement is really important because we need one of these two zones to be open, because now we're going to go for our Simorg combo. We have 2 negates on field right now, but now we can activate the Plague Spreader in our graveyard, special summon it by returning the double evolution build to the top of our deck, which is really good because we're just going to shuffle it into the deck because we're going to activate the other one and then just get Conductor for free. So now what we can do is we can link 2 into our Reprodocus above our Plague Spreader, and then we can activate the Reprodocus targeting the zombie and make it an actual winged beast. Link for 3 into our Simorg, and then Plague Spreader would obviously be banished this time. Now we can activate the double evolution pill. We'll banish our Rep and our Link Cross, getting our ultimate Conductor Tyranno. I try to summon him in the middle zone just in case like Relinquished Anima, but like you're not gonna have the ability to do that because we are gonna proceed to the end phase. We were gonna activate Simorg, special summon our Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds, and this is our end board.
Wow.
Yes, we have 1 card in hand. The Plague Spreader does kind of take 1 card out of your hand, so instead of having 2 cards to play with, you have 1, but it doesn't realistically matter because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 interruptions, and this is beyond an interruption because this is a floodgate that literally doesn't allow your opponent to summon. You've got 2 Omni Negates, and then whatever your opponent normal summons to try to beat over the Barrier Statue, you literally just destroy the Rex, flip it, and that's the end of the game.
I mean, that's pretty darn good. I mean, hell.
And then top deck, it's not going to be double evolution pill.
Oh my
Because
god.
we shuffled the deck. Wow, that's
Wow.
even better.
Yeah, I mean, that's still pretty darn good. I mean, the Barrier Statue lock is still super strong. Literally nothing happened to this deck. All we had to do was
nothing.
replace a tuner. That's pretty much it, and we tweaked the extra deck. This deck literally didn't face any hits. It's just now it's just more powerful than before.
Yeah, this deck is just really, really insane. Like, I really love this build. A lot of people choose the Extravagance build, which is more than okay. You can honestly still play the Barrier Statue version of this deck with Extravagance. You just have to cut a lot of the combo pieces. You don't end on double Herald, which, like, it's kind of a sacrifice that you would have to make if you want to play that route. It's more than up to you. We just want to showcase the decks that we are playing, the deck and the build that we like. Feel free to change it. These are just templates for you guys to build off of.
But we hope you enjoyed this build. Let us know in the comments what you thought of it and what kind of build you're playing with dinosaurs right now, because now we've all got free reign, so feel free to let us know. But thank you guys so much for watching this profile and this video. We hope you have a magnificent Monday, and be sure to check out all our social media links and everything in the description box down below. And giveaway winner, don't forget to contact us so that we can send you your super awesome Dragons of Legend box. And stay tuned for more giveaways, because we always do them with new sets and all sorts of stuff all the time. But we love you, you matter, and we'll see you later, team.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a great Monday.